Today, we're going to be talking about the time my friend Dong revealed, which made me transfer schools. Now, that's that's an interesting opening. If you don't know who I am, and that's just weird as fuck. But let me tell you this story. So, in I guess my younger years, I sound like an old man, but in my younger years, I went to a French immersion school. If you don't know what that is, then it's a school that primarily speaks French. Now, why was I in this school? That's a great question. Are any of my relatives French or France speaking? I don't know what they're called. No, none of them speak French. No one I know speaks French. So, anyways, I went to a French immersion school, and I went to that school from grade I guess no, it was JK, then kindergarten, grade 1, 2, and then 3. And this story starts in grade 4. But basically, I remember not being very happy in the school from maybe grade like 1 to 2. I don't remember I'd always be really sad. Now, I kind of have like fond memories looking back on it, but apparently my parents were like, nope, you would literally cry every day. I'm like, okay, buddy, well, that sounds pretty dope. But no, that wasn't even close to the reason I left the school. That was not the reason. The reason I'll get to in a second, but I have to say, I had a friend. I don't remember his name, which is crazy. I think I remember his name. But for the sake of this video, we're going to call him... we're going to call him Buster, okay? We're going to call him Buster. Now, Buster was a good friend of mine. And this was grade 4, so the humor, you don't need much to connect with somebody. You ask them their favorite color, and they say their favorite color is the same as yours, and you basically become lifelong best friends. That's kind of how it works in grade 4. I'm pretty sure that's literally how I met him in grade 2. And so what happened was, I remember we had some pretty funny ass jokes. Like this one time, he'd say the word happiness, and I'd say happiness, and then we'd laugh for about an hour, and then we get sent out of the class. So that was pretty cool. Like the dude was pretty chill. He was chill. He played Pokemon cards, and I love Pokemon. If you don't know, I love Pokemon cards. We trade on the Pokemon field like it was fucking drug dealing. We'd be trading, no trade backs, no trade backs, no trade backs. No. You trade. And then we had like fucking bodyguards and shit. Like that shit was dope, bro. Anyways, this sounds pretty good so far. But, and this is the big but, or in this case, a big P. I'm just gonna put it out there that this school wasn't the best at I'll say they weren't the best at actually knowing what the fuck their students were doing. Like, I know this is kind of getting off topic, but there was this one kid who would steal other things from other people. So at the end of the year, he had one thing for each person. Like, he just stole stuff from people. And at the end of the year, he gave it all back to them. He was saying, you're lucky I didn't steal it forever and kill you all. Like, the fucking shit, bro. The fucking shit, bro. These are the type of people that end up shooting up schools, and we're just letting them roam free. Anyways, it was an interesting last school. The teachers weren't very good at teaching, and I say this not because I hate teachers. I've had some good teachers before. They were pretty shit. They just wanted to get out of there, you can tell. But at the same time, this is a huge school. This is a school that went from kindergarten to grade 8, which means there's a lot of mixture, which means there's a lot of bad influences. And I think that maybe one of the reasons that this happened. But okay, let's get to the story. I know I'm rambling. I know I'm yapping. I know you're wondering, what the fuck happened? Are you just evading the questions? No. This is how it happened, okay? So, basically, me and my friend Buster, we always played paper airplanes. That's what we do for fun. A lot of people play soccer. Some people like draw. We would always build paper airplanes and then fly them out. And I really enjoyed this. This was a really fun, calming. This was a great thing. Like, I loved doing this. I would still do this if I wasn't in university, and that was weird. But yeah, we'd build paper airplanes every lunchtime. So at this point, we'd had like a collection of paper airplanes. We'd rank them from like F tier to S tier, and we had some pretty cool ones. Like there was this one that whenever you throw it, would make a U-turn back to. Like it was literally a boomerang. It was so fucking cool. But yeah, we had good friendship. We had good stuff. We'd build these paper airplanes, and this one day, I kid you not, I do not know why. It's mandatory to go to the bathroom with a friend. Like, I know it sounds a little crazy, but that's the mandatory requirements. You got to go to the bathroom with a friend. And again, I was in like grade, like was this 4 at the time? So, I mean, that's pretty normal. I wasn't gonna be like, well, I want to go by myself. I did not give a shit. Anyways, I was the type of peer that, when you go pee on the urinals, there's two types of peers. There's the ones that, and again, this is again grade 4. There's the ones that pull their pants all the fucking way down to reveal their ass and then take a piss. And they're the ones that just take a normal piss by letting their zip down or pulling their pants a little bit and then just pissing, right? Well, my friend Buster, he was the full pants down guy. He went fully down. And this is a crazy story. And so what happened was Buster, I guess one day, I didn't really need to pee, but I don't know, he needed to pee. So I went with him because, of course, we best buddies. And this boy, he pulls down his pants to go pee. He takes it all off. And then instead of just normally peeing, what he does is, I guess he just doesn't pee. He pulls his pants down. He turns to me naked. Naked, okay? This guy is literally nothing's on except for his shirt. His pants are fully down. And he starts rocking close to me and say, "Come give me a hug," while he's naked, mind you, pissing. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment, okay? You're with your friend, okay? For again, you're a kid. There's a dude running at you, pants down, pissing, wanting to hug you. What the fuck? Like, what in the actual fuck am I supposed to do about this? So what I do is, and like any reasonable kid, I run out the fucking bathroom screaming. And guess what? Who I run exactly into? My homeroom teacher. Both of me and Buster's homeroom teacher. Okay. So I start screaming. I'm like, he's fucking pants down. He's trying to fucking piss on me. Like, I don't know what I was saying. It's probably French. It was like, il peut piss en moi. Il veut piss en moi. C'est très, monsieur. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't speak French anymore. Anyways, I was fucking shocked. I was shocked. So I was screaming. Like any normal boy would. Okay? I'm screaming because what the fuck happened? Okay? And you know what the teacher says to me? The teacher has the fucking audacity to go, why the fuck are you screaming? Again, this is French, so she was like, pourquoi tu parles, pourquoi tu parles à tête volume? I don't know. Again, so I don't speak French. So she gets mad at me for yelling. Sending me to the principal's office. Where the fuck's my friend? I don't know. Probably pulled his pants back up. And he probably just goes back to class. But the teacher sees me, puts me back in the principal's office. I got to do community service, which I don't know why, but in this school we had community service, and I had to help the grade ones do painting. I don't really know what the point of that was. But anyways, I had to help these grade ones do shit. And I was so pissed off because I was like, this man just did a dong reveal, and I got punished for it. This shit is not cool. This shit is not cool. So that was the tipping point that sent me away from the school. Now, another thing that made me actually leave the school was the fact that I couldn't actually understand French. You might be able to tell from my vocabulary currently, but I actually don't understand French whatsoever, like at all. And so I wasn't able to do any tests or speak any French, which was, kind of a problem if you're in French immersion school. So that was another one of the reasons why I was, transferring out of the school. That and a whole other bunch of reasons that I would probably talk about in another video. But basically, this dude, my best friend, Dick revealed, and tried to run and piss at me. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back that made me leave my French version school, transfer schools, and go into the one where I'd meet actually a lot of my friends. One of the people from that school that I transferred to is actually still my friend to this day. He's been like my friend for like 8 years. He's low-key the goat. I love him. He's the best. And yep, that's the story. So moral of the story, don't get pissed on. Don't let your friends piss on you. And if they do, make sure to set boundaries, scream, get sent to the principal's office, take French immersion, and probably just end up becoming a prostitute. Anyways, have a great day. Love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.